On the Speaker's future, does the President think that Democrats should bail out Kevin McCarthy if it comes to that? Should Democrats help him stay in that role?
So the President was asked this question yesterday by one of your colleagues, and he said he doesn't have a vote, right? That's something for House Republicans to figure out. What the President's going to continue to do is deliver for the American people. While they are clearly showing chaos and not able to do that, deliver for the American people, he's going to focus on growing the economy. He's going to focus on growing the middle class. And as it relates to anybody else, the Democrats, that's their decision to make. That's for Democratic leadership and House Democrats themselves to figure that out.
Actually, the President doesn't have a vote here, but surely this is something that the White House is discussing with leadership on the Hill.
Absolutely. That is not something we are
There's
not.
no conversation between
That is
you.
something we do not get involved when it comes to leadership conversation. That is something for House Democrats, House Republicans in this particular instant to figure out.
And can you just clarify one more thing? Because we've heard Matt Gaetz and others put a lot of attention on this. What exactly did the President mean yesterday when he was asked if he could trust the Speaker on the next deal? And he said, we just made one about Ukraine. We just heard Matt Gaetz again on the floor insisting there's been some secret deal made between the President and the Speaker.
I'll leave Matt Gaetz to speak for himself and what he meant on whatever he just said right now. I hadn't had a chance to listen to the Congressman because I was getting ready to come out here. Look, I mean, just on trust more broadly, I know we've been asked that question. Look, it's not about trust. It's about Congress doing their basic duty is to keep the government open. That's what this was about. When it relates to what the President said, I'm certainly not going to go beyond what he said. But what we know is that there's bipartisan support for this deal. Again, Speaker McCarthy was on the air multiple times yesterday saying that he certainly wants to continue support for Ukraine to get the weapons that they need. And so we're going to hold him to that. That is something that he has said. That is a commitment that he has made. It really isn't. That is up to House Democrats and House Republicans, more specifically House Republicans, to decide on that action or on that way forward.
But surely, I mean, it's not in the White House's interest to undergo an extended fight and chaos over the speakership. What are the President's thoughts on that?
The President says he doesn't have a vote in this matter. That's what the President said yesterday. He does not have a vote on this matter. It is something for House Republicans to decide. And look, you're right, there is chaos in House Republicans. I mean, what we saw this weekend should not have happened. It should not have happened. I mean, thank goodness that the government is open and that critical programs are now moving forward. But they should have never marched us to the brink that they did. And it is their basic duty to keep the government open. And so we're just not going to get involved. That is for House Republicans to decide.
Hello, friends. This is major news for all Social Security recipients. There are 6 important things you need to know about the Social Security program and future changes that are likely to occur. Lawmakers have proposed new plans that would increase monthly benefits for all recipients by hundreds of dollars. My dearest friends, I'll be going over everything that you need to know, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. In 2024, America's 67 million Social Security recipients will technically receive a raise, but the boost to their benefits will be so marginal that the gain will feel more like a loss. Legislation from 1973 provides for annual cost of living adjustments designed to preserve the purchasing power of Social Security benefits as inflation drives up prices over time. The faster that prices rise, the more the SSA increases the yearly COLA. However, the agency's method for calculating the adjustments has advocates worried that the coming year's increase will leave many recipients struggling to do more with less. For this year, the SSA authorized a hefty 8.7% COLA, the largest increase in 40 years. This was to offset an equally historic rise in inflation. The inflation rate fell towards normal levels in the ensuing year, but that does not mean that prices also fell. Instead, they just rose less quickly. The result is what the Senior Citizens League predicts will be a 3.2% COLA in 2024, a nearly two-thirds reduction over this year. The SSA will announce its final decision in mid-October. In May, when the Senior Citizens League predicted a 3.1% increase, despite annual COLAs, Social Security benefits have lost 36% of their purchasing power since the year 2000. The SSA uses the CPI-W to determine COLAs, but that index excludes crucial retirement expenses like Medicare Part B and Medicare Part D premiums. The result is that every $100 in benefits from the year 2000 buys just $64 worth of goods and services today. Also, the SSA calculates COLAs based solely on the third quarter price increases. Inflation slowed considerably this July, August, and September, but the assessment does not account for the previous months, when prices rose at a much faster clip. If Social Security is just one element of a healthy retirement income portfolio, as it should be, revising your budget to account for a slimmed-down COLA should be enough to prepare for 2024. But if you're one of the 37% of men and 42% of women who the SSA says relies on Social Security for more than 50% of their income, or 12% of men and 15% of women who count on it for at least 90% of their income, then you have tougher choices to make. Hassan Sanders, who works with Social Security recipients to afford supplemental insurance coverage, has told reporters, in 2024, retirees face a daunting chore of managing their financial affairs against the backdrop of drastically reduced COLAs. Navigating this ever-changing terrain requires a critical shift for retirees, one that prioritizes a diverse income stream. For many, prioritizing diverse income streams means putting off retirement, or at least working part-time, until they build sufficient savings to complement their benefits. The SSA currently allows recipients to earn up to $21,240 without a penalty before they reach full retirement age. For those in the year they will reach full retirement age, the limit is $56,520. There is never an income test once you reach full retirement age. Sanders pointed out that many seniors miss out on other anti-poverty programs because they incorrectly assume collecting Social Security benefits makes them ineligible. So, for example, Social Security recipients can also participate in SNAP, provided their retirement benefits don't push them over the SNAP program's income threshold. And the same goes for Medicaid and other valuable anti-poverty programs. For fiscal year 2024, maximum monthly food allotments will see an increase according to household size. The maximum benefit for a single-member household will rise from $281 to $291 per month. Meanwhile, a household of three will experience an increase from $740 to $766 per month. Changes in income thresholds and deductions will also lead to an increase in monthly benefits for some SNAP households starting this month. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.